Hi everyone. Today I wanted to talk about a powerful but often overlooked or underused technique in horror and of course weird fiction, and that is the horror of mistranslation, or more broadly speaking, how language itself, the language you use, can become unreliable, distorted, and even terrifying, I suppose. We tend to trust language because I suppose it's how we make sense of the world and how we codify maybe the world, or one of the ways in which we codify the world. But what happens when that way, that comfort, that trust is gone? What happens when it stops making sense? And I'm thinking particularly of writers like Lovecraft or Thomas Ligotti, who do this in different ways, but they twist syntax into unnatural rhythms. Their language can be formal or archaic or slightly wrong. And it's that wrongness that puts us on edge. Try using sentences that feel grammatically correct, but emotionally off. So that it's not about confusion, it's about dissonance. Mistranslation is a goldmine when it comes to horror and weird fiction. So here I'm thinking of texts, cult texts, epistolary narratives, strange manuscripts, or spoken law, whispered law, oral tradition. When something has passed through too many hands, it can mutate. Words lose clarity, meaning becomes fragmented. And a story that revolves around a botched translation will build suspense naturally, or can build suspense naturally. The reader's thinking, what's being hidden? Or what's being misinterpreted? Or even what's being summoned? And that comes through your characters as well. So I wanted to talk about characters, because your characters, sometimes they can be possessed, sometimes indoctrinated, or even in a muddle, can be confused and lost. Let their dialogue reflect that. So they might speak in cliches or even contradict themselves. We're sort of drifting into unreliable narrator territory here. Another thing they might do is repeat strange phrases as if they've been rehearsed. Try to give your reader the sense that something's being said, but not everything's being revealed. And I think that is where a lot of tension can live. Try it as an exercise. Take a simple sentence. I went to the shops, or I went to the market, and rewrite it wrong on purpose. So you could try, the market found me, or to the market I went, though not as me, though not as myself. Bend the language until it feels unfamiliar, because when language breaks, you're playing with reality. Reality starts to crack too. That's it for today. If you're looking to create horror that lingers, not through jump scares, but through disorientation, try experimenting with letting language slip out of control. Thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed it, please share this, and please comment, because I like to learn from you guys as well. And don't forget to subscribe if you want more of the same. Most importantly, remember, if something doesn't make sense, it might be because it's working.